What's up guys, it's Jim Tay. Today I'm here at HDB Hub. We're going to look at the upcoming executive condo Copen Grand in Tengah Garden Walk that a lot of people are really excited about. Today with me I have Jason Hugh, who's one of the project lead ICs for OrangeTee.
Good afternoon to all.
Yes, I have him here. He will be able to share with me and share with my viewers as well on more about the upcoming changes at the Tengah area.
Alright.
Jason, please.
Okay, to give you all good information about this Tengah Township itself, it was developed somewhere in 2015 to 2016 on the master plan of the missing piece. So this Tengah itself is trying to get the catchment of the further west all the way down to the Bukit Batok area to the Bukit Timah area. This will be the first EC that will be in Tengah Township.
Okay.
Alright, to talk about more about Tengah Township itself.
This entire piece is Tengah Township.
Oh yes, and do
Okay.
you know that the size is almost equivalent to Bishan Town?
Oh,
which is
okay.
almost about 700 to 740 hectares.
Okay, sounds really big.
Yes, and to excite everyone over here itself, the government has introduced a plan out for 42,000 homes, new homes that will be stayed to here.
Okay.
Yeah, and
42,000 new homes, including public and private housing.
Correct.
Right.
Precisely. And to sum out everything here better, all right, you notice that Singapore has a lot of districts, but Tengah itself has 5 prominent districts. So let us just visit the district that we are looking at. We have Plantation District over here. All right, next to us is actually the Garden District. And further to that is a town center known as the Park District. And then we have our Brickland District over here.
Right.
And more to the last Forest Hill District. So for now, which we are looking at is probably on our Garden District of Copen Grand. Let me just highlight to you on this triangular plot of land. This triangular plot of land itself actually has a size of 237,000 square feet.
Bro, Garden District is the first district that's going to come up.
In terms of the district itself, Plantation District, some of the BTOs flats will be ready by 2023.
Okay.
All right, so they will be doing in phases, progressively. Same goes to the MRT lines. Do you know there's an MRT just right beside?
JRL, I heard, Jurong Regional Line.
Jurong Regional Line. There are 24 stations to this Jurong Regional Line that will probably link you all the way to your NTU, NUS, your Jurong East, your Boon Lay, or even your Choa Chu Kang area. So this is how massive this transformation is going to take place.
Okay. So you were saying we are at the...
Oh, we are at this triangular plot of land,
okay.
Copen Grand.
Okay.
All right, and we just get more info from that. This is actually a true north and south facing kind of units, and that will probably give you 60% of cross ventilation for all the residents unit.
Right.
And the coolest part is we are, just now I mentioned 3 MRT lines, right?
3 MRT lines.
So it's actually walking distance, about 5 to 6 minutes walk. All right. In fact, a lot of projects out there, you may have one station closer to your place, but this time around they give you 3 MRT stations not to be missed. All right. And the best part is we are also walking distance to the town center. In this town center, we will expect our bus interchange as well. So very bustling by then. We have our F&B streets, we have our polyclinics, So all the schools are already in place for the residents down here, and it will be ready when Copen Grand is completed by 2026.
By
At the same
2026,
time, our Jurong regional line is also on the first phase, be ready by 2026. Sound very exciting to
Oh, there
you.
are different phases?
Oh yes,
Okay,
yes.
where is the first phase?
The
where
first
will people
phase
get
will
connectivity
cover
to?
more to the Tengah because it's the town center. They will
Uh-huh.
focus more to this area that they are doing. All right, linking towards your Choa Chu Kang area, yeah, Jurong East area as well. Like I say, this is very sustainable township. All right, they focus on the greens, and this town itself. Just now I haven't really focused on. They are for the waste for the residents down here. All the housing they are using a pneumatic system.
Oh, even the HDB
Even
flats?
for the HDB.
Okay.
Wow, sounds
Even for the HDB sounds
very
atas.
very
Atas.
artist, very atas, for sure. Okay, at the same time, one of the good selling point over here is we are connected to this Jurong Innovation District.
Okay.
All right, where this is actually those high class. I'm referring to very high class researchers lab. All right, and this will probably boost the activities over here in Tengah as well in terms of work, live, play, and connect.
Got it.
All right,
Got it.
so that is why we are also very close by to the second CBD, Jurong area, the Jurong Gateway. All right,
Okay.
so if you are looking at the whole Tengah township itself, we are surrounded by a lot of HDB cluster, which is our Choa Chu Kang, our Bukit Panjang,
Bukit Batok.
Jurong East, and Jurong West.
right.
Imagine you own a plot of this Copen Grand. All right, by the time when you are able to sell, there's a lot of upgraders over here on this township will be aspiring to actually do the upgrades to EC, which they prefer staying near to the west side.
Got it. How do you expect the demand to be?
Oh, I would
For
say
the
that
upcoming launch.
I would say that CDL and MCL has done out a very good marketing strategy. They have also worked with the ADDP architects
Okay.
itself. They are coming out with a very unique stacks like a 2+ study, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, and 5-bedroom. I'm sure it will allure to a lot of different niche of the buyers, and the takeout rate should be very high from the first booking, I suppose.
right.
Yeah.
I believe there was also an EC plot that was launched recently
Oh yes.
for sale, transacted
Alright,
recently here.
so for the new EC plot was done in Bukit Batok. So as you know that sometimes when they bidded the land itself, there's a 15 months of a cooling period.
Right.
Yeah, the wait out period so that they can launch their project. So by then they are going to launch this will be in 2024.
Okay.
All right. So this is actually about 10% higher than the last plot of Copen Grand.
10% higher. Okay.
Yes. So you know what does 10% equates to
Okay.
your saving.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And as we know that the construction costs, the land prices are moving towards the far north, this is where a lot of residents should focus on. And maybe your buyers should be
Right.
looking at here.
So buyers at Tengah can potentially get it at a 10% discount
At
to
this
the
point of
next
time.
EC.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
And you have the liberty to market faster.
Right.
Yeah, to exit faster when it's
Okay.
after the 5 years.
Right. But I understand that not everybody qualifies for EC. Maybe you can share with us some of the.
Exactly. So the EC is actually meant for privileged people. So when I say privileged people, it's probably the income ceiling. It must be capped on a 16,000.
Okay.
All right. Anything higher than that is through review by the HDB case-to-case basis. All right. They also have a nucleus to form. You have to be a public scheme. You
Right.
have to be an orphan scheme. You have to
Okay.
be a fiancé scheme, or maybe a joint single scheme.
Right.
All right. So
Okay.
this is something very close heart to the HDB rules and regulations. And prior to that, when you do your booking itself, there will be checks, eligibility checks when they submit to the HDB to go through the process. So once you are lucky, the HDB will be notifying your developers, and then they will send all the SMP to your buyers.
Got it. I think one thing very important for upgraders also is that when they buy EC, they don't have to pay the additional buyer stamp duty upfront.
All right.
Right? Yeah.
That's a very important part. So this is a different product component out there. So this is the only EC that you do not require to pay down ABSD. Why? Because you have to declare to HDB, you have to let go of your existing current flats. So not to worry about the additional buyer stamp duty to weary you off. Yeah, so you just need to focus on your income ceiling, whether affordability. But there's also one thing I need to highlight to all also.
For What's that?
That will be a resale levy.
Yes. So if you cannot own any more than 2 subsidized housing.
Correct.
Right.
So we have a first timer who doesn't actually own any of a subsidized flat or from HDB as well. And we have another group of buyer which is a second timer. So this second timer itself will probably enjoy some subsidized rate,
Yes.
such as staying in a BTO or maybe staying in a resale flat, obtaining some
Grants. Yeah.
So this will be categorizing as our second timer. All right. So being a second timer itself, after the 2006 period, year of 2006, it will be HDB has introduced pack rates, should I say, for your resale levy. So depending on where you are staying from your current flats, maybe you are staying on a 3-room flats, it will be a 30,000 of the resale levy. So you're talking about your 4-room is probably your 40,000. Subsequently, the 5-room is 45.
Right.
EA and EM is your 50,000, and followed by your EA is 55,000.
Wow, you have all this memorized.
Oh yeah, we have to.
Expert.
Yeah,
okay,
so
then,
that we get better advice.
Maybe this is important. When is the resale levy payable?
Okay, wow, this is definitely a good question because you have to find out where does your money comes in time. Okay, so for buyers who already enjoy the first subsidized flat, before they do the exercising of the SMP, they have to go down to the HDB branch office with a cashier order to make down this payment of a resale levy.
Okay.
Yeah. So
see.
if they are still holding on to the subsidized flat, they have not sell off prior to TOP itself, they can actually sell it off, less of your cash proceed to be part of the resale levy. So there's a form of flexibility.
Right. Well, there's really a lot of flexibility. I also understand there's one more flexibility for executive condos, and that is a deferred payment scheme.
Oh yes, wow, that is a very, very good point. So only buying EC, you are able to enjoy a deferred payment scheme. So how does it actually works? Okay, it allows buyers not to commit on 2 loans. Perhaps they must be currently with another loan, existing loan. So the true fact of a DPS actually help them to defray the commitment.
Right.
So that means after you pay down your 5% and 15% on the completion itself, all right, you shall wait until closer to TOP, the first disbursement of a repayment mortgage will start to kick in.
Right.
Yeah.
But there you have to pay a slightly higher premium for that.
Yes. Oh yes. Talking about the premium, usually it's about 3% higher. Yeah. If there's no changes.
If there's no changes, yes.
Yes,
Also, because an executive condo is under HDB property is MSR, right? 30%.
Yes. They will be touching a lot on the MSR followed by a TDS because you are taking a private loan.
Got it.
Yeah, HDB loan will not be applicable for this.
Right. Understand. Thank you so much, Jason. When is
problem.
the preview happening?
We will be doing a preview from the 7th to 17th.
Okay.
So it's quite easy for us to remember.
Right.
Officially, the booking day will be on the 22nd. Next month.
Yes. So please mark the dates in your calendar and do make an appointment with any of our OrangeTee agents. Yes, me, Jason, any of our OrangeTee agents to visit the sales gallery. It's located at Lakeside. Very convenient for your access.
Oh yes. We look forward to see you guys.
Thank you.